What's up, guys, and welcome back to Mid-Pack Mania. I personally am not racing today, but I do have a fun episode in store for you. Today we're in Bakersfield. Well, you're not gonna be able to see the track yet, but we're at Bakersfield Speedway. If you remember, we hit the podium here a few weeks back in the mini stock. So one of the reasons I wanted to come out is they've got a paycheck for me here. Hopefully they have it ready. We'll pick that up. Number two, we're going box stock racing with our buddy Gavin Cordova. He's run beginner box stock. He's going to be moving up to 250 here soon, hopefully. He's got 6 wins, over 15 podiums, and we're going to be riding along with him today. And this also the first time they've run any kind of karts out here at Bakersfield Speedway in quite a while. So we're going to go buy our pit pass, check in, see what Gavin and everybody's doing, and hopefully hit the track soon. So this obviously is the big track that we race on. Right now it's staging, so they go in rows of the class, and the go-kart track is out there in the middle. Gavin's about to go up for hot laps. We're going to talk to him after that, but let's go check out the little go-kart track before he gets out there. All right, so Gavin just finished up his hot laps over here. So this is Gavin Cordova. How long have you been racing?
I've been racing probably about 2 years now.
2 years?
Yeah.
How many wins do you have?
Probably about 8, 9.
Okay, yeah, but just so many you're losing count, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever raced this track here in Bakersfield before?
Yeah, I raced it once, but I came here twice, but it rained out. So.
Oh, okay. Did you get some racing in though?
Yeah, I got some racing. The track's really cool, you know. It's small, which that's my favorite. I like short tracks.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, we're almost heading out to the heats, but first, who's your favorite racer?
My favorite racer is probably
Carson Macedo, hometown boy too. He's because where you're from? You're from Hanford, right?
Yeah.
And he's from Hanford, Lemoore. So, all right, well, we're gonna get you back in the cart. The one cool thing about Bakersfield is they move really quickly.
Yeah.
So we get in, we get racing, we get done, we go home. So good luck out there. We'll talk to you after your heat race and see what you think.
All right.
We're pushing up for heat races. We're starting front row outside in heat number 1. So if we can get a dub here, we'll be starting on the front row pole position, as long as they don't do a redraw of the main event. So we're gonna head up, see what we can do right off the bat here in Bakersfield. All right, we just finished up our heat race. How'd it feel out there when you were out there racing?
It felt good, you know. Finished second.
I mean, you were doing everything you could. It looked like it was a little bit slick, like the car was getting a little bit loose. Is that what was going on?
Yeah, the track is pretty slick. You know, there's marbles everywhere you go, and so if you get in there, you kind of have to scrub the brake a little bit, but whatever helps.
Yeah. Do you think they should do anything to the track before you guys go out? Should they water it or just leave it alone?
I think they should maybe like water it, pack it in more, scoop the marbles up.
Well, because right before you guys went out, they worked it because it was really rutted up. So they pretty much just ripped it and then had some quads roll it in. So there was a lot of marbles still out there. So hopefully that won't be the case. I know 500s are out there right now doing their heat races. So we'll hope by the time you guys get back out there, it's nice and packed in and you guys can have a good 15 lap main event where it's not just a bunch of cautions and you guys will have to stop and go, you know. So are you excited?
Yeah, I'm very excited. You know, it's my first time being here in a while, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're doing good for the first time here in a long time. So we think they do an invert for the lineup. We're not sure. So we're not sure exactly where we're starting. So regardless, wherever we start, we're going to go out there, put in some work, and do what we can do. Right? All right, well, good luck on the next one. Get out, go get them. Box Sock's up next. Rolling off third. Out of 11. See what we can do. right, so it was a really good run. It was a little bit of a curve there at the end with that final restart. With 2 laps to go, the leader just takes off. He gets about a turn ahead of you guys, and they throw the green anyways, while you guys are all back behind. What were you thinking when you see the leader take off? Did you think he was going to throw the yellow or throw the green?
You know, like, I thought, I don't know what was going on, but I just thought, I just want to get this race over. I want to see what I can do. So I drove it. You know, the track was pretty good.
Was it better than what it was for the heat race?
It was better, but there's a lot of ruts in there, so.
Oh yeah, well it looked like in 3 and 4 you were bouncing a bit when you would come out, but it definitely looked more hooked up. You weren't having to wheel it as much in the main event like you were in the heat race, but dude, you were holding them off. You had a hornet's nest behind you of just so many karts trying to get by, and every time they would get a run, you wouldn't even have to throw a block, but you were so fast in the corners and they were trying to find other lines around you and just couldn't hold it. But did the car feel fast? Did it feel good when it was out there?
Yeah, it was fast, you know, in the heat race. Like I had little motor issues, you know, I was hitting the rev limiter a lot, but we got it done, you know, got 4th and 3rd, I'm not sure, but.
It was a photo finish right there. You guys were side by side going across the starting line, and I feel like if they would have called it back and reset you guys with everybody nose to tail, it would have been maybe a different outcome, because everybody would have been stacked up. Second, the guy in front of you had nobody in front of him basically because the leader took off, so he had no resistance. So then therefore you were having to try to get past him, but he didn't have anybody holding him up. So maybe it would have been different, maybe it wouldn't have, but regardless, it was a good run. Who do you want to thank on your car? Who helped you out?
I want to thank you for making this video.
I appreciate that. Who else we got?
Treasures Untold, Burris Racing,
Trackside Engines builds your engines, right?
Yep.
And who's in your crew over here that helps you out?
My uncle, my other uncle, my grandpa, my dad, everybody at home watching me, and I just want to thank them all.
Yeah, you definitely have a full crew. Everybody was all hands on deck all day and getting you guys where you needed to be to get the best run possible. It's just the officiating kind of messed it up a little bit, but regardless, we didn't tear anything up. You didn't crash. We get to take it home and go back racing next week at Hanford. So did you have a good time?
Yeah, it's fun here.
All right, cool. Well, do you want to tell them to like, comment, subscribe if they like the content?
Smash that like button, subscribe, and if you enjoy.
Yeah, make sure you smash the like, drop a comment, let Gavin know how he did out here. If you want to see more Gavin, you're going to be going up to a 250 soon, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep, so maybe we'll get some footage in the 250. But until next time, thanks for checking out Mid-Pack Mania.